House Minority Leader Republican Dawn Turner is taking on incumbent David Zuckerman in the race for Vermont's lieutenant governor.
If I'm to be elected lieutenant governor, it will give me an opportunity to still make a difference.
The fourth-generation Vermonter has lived all his life in Milton, where he's a realtor and town manager. He's also served for over a decade as the forest fire warden and the chief of the town fire department.
But I have a lot of experience in fire and rescue in the legislature with bringing people together, focusing on an issue, and bringing the parties together. Doesn't matter which party you are. This is what's best for Vermont. Let's do that.
His number one issue? Affordability.
Costs too much to live here. We can't find any employees. What are you going to do about the economy? How are we going to get people to stay in Vermont?
Turner wants to work with the House, Senate, and governor to encourage cost savings, like consolidating programs that overlap.
Example will be weatherization. I fully believe in weatherization. It's a great program. It's good for, efficiency for the homeowner. It's good for reducing our carbon footprint. And there's a lot of positive about weatherization. But today we have 3 programs that are running that are very similar and maybe the same, maybe taking business away from one another, but we're funding them all.
He wants to see streamlined development regulations to help finish projects faster, like the state did after Hurricane Irene.
We built a lot of roads and bridges in a short period of time. We have quality projects, we used local people, and we got projects done. And we didn't have all these layers and layers and layers of regulation.
Turner thinks finding smarter ways to do things cheaper is the way to think about health care, too.
Should health care be considered a basic human right?
No.
We asked him to explain the answer that he gave at the VPR-PBS Lieutenant Governor's debate.
Through Medicaid, Medicare, we are providing coverage essentially for everybody. But I don't think it should be that nobody pays. I don't think that single payer works. I don't think that expansion of Medicare is the answer.
And the father of 3 daughters is especially proud of the sexual harassment bill he sponsored last session.
Women have the right to go to work and not be harassed. And if they are, then people should be penalized for that.
Running as a Republican in Vermont could be considered a challenge, but Turner's encouraged by the support he's seen across the state and hopes folks, regardless of party affiliation, will make him the next lieutenant governor.
If you want a lieutenant governor who is wanting to do things right, get things done, has experience to lead in case something unfortunately happens to the governor becomes incapacitated, I have a very unique skill set that prepares me to be ready to take action in a moment's notice.
In Colchester, Renee Wunderlich, NBC5 News.